Big hard. This a letter to my granny. Better not play with you. Oh shit. We gon' keep that right there. Hey. Chat. Yes, Lord, yes, Lord, yes, Lord. Hey, we back with another one. Hey, today we gonna be doing reaction. We just got word that my dog, young Scooter just passed away. We just gonna take a moment of silence right now and just like send our regards, send our RPs and chat. Yes, Lord, yes, Lord, yes, Lord. And we back for another one, you hear me? Today we just got word that my nigga young Scooter just passed away. I don't like that at all, you hear me? So we just gonna take our time right now and go ahead and send all our blessings over to his family because he really was the real one. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. Real soldier. So y'all go ahead, drop that like, comment, subscribe, and we gonna get on with this video. Make sure y'all get your popcorn, you hear me?
Today,
from the squad, Brick Squad.
that's right, Scooter.
Young
What's
Scooter.
going on with it?
Yes, Trap OG, Young Scooter. What's up, Scooter?
What's up with it?
What's going on with you? What Scooter been on?
Man, same old shit, man. Working.
Said it's
Goddamn,
working.
nigga, we had to track your ass down. They got there get you on big fat nigga. Nigga coming to your spots, all kind of shit.
I told Bank Screen. I said he called me. He said, "Well, we gotta get you there." I said, "Man, I've been running for you."
Y'all understand. Scooter really, he really one of them niggas in Atlanta, so that's like crazy to me. And then he died from running from the police. Let's see. On his birthday? Let's see what's going on.
Mexico, pushing bricks from the east to the west coast.
Right at MOK, we're going to have one van fully involved. Going to be blocking lanes 4 and the exit ramp. 17s are going to leave room for you to come on around us. Once you get here, we'll take one more lane for you.
Gotcha. We're right about half a mile out. Ready to receive truck 102 to AP 42 hours.
Hey, firm, I'll give the person a call.
I'll be a transport from headquarters.
Yes, ma'am.
Just never know when your time gonna come. And here it is today,
Never know,
talking about
bro.
a man who was celebrating his birthday. Now, fam, I'm gonna say this out the gate. Some people might believe this story and some people might not. But I'm only here to present what's being presented to the public. Now, you hearing reports that the Atlanta rapper, Young Scooter, lost his life by an officer. But after doing my homework, it seemed that wasn't the case. As people just run into the internet with the first narrative they hit. It seemed like this man, who we'll later discuss and pay our respects to and go over his career, had lost his life by running from the police on his birthday. And it seemed, according to what's being presented to the public, he didn't die from a gunshot wound. He died from a leg injury, running away, hopping fences. Now, not much being presented.
You died from a leg injury? Running away? Yeah, that's crazy.
But I got the 911 calls. And I also got the police report. So before we go over this one, as we pay our respects and go over these details, I want you guys to remember, I won't give you no anger. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We'll jump right to it. It's sad news to know, man, you can lose your life on your birthday. Well, unfortunately, that was the case with Kenneth Bailey. Born March 28th, 1986, also known by his rap stage name as Young Scooter. He was an American rapper from Atlanta, Georgia. Some say he's best friends with the Atlanta rapper Future. He's also a part of his label, Free Bands. In 2012, the following year, he signed with Waka Flocka Flame's Brick Squad Monopoly, an imprint on Gucci Mane's 1017 Records. He gained national recognition for his collaboration with rappers, as well as his mixtape with Street Lottery in 2012 with the lead single, Columbia. The song did so well and managed to have a...
Ain't no cap, I ain't gonna lie. Scooter was really taking off, too. And you gotta think his songs really held weight, so he was always making bread from them shits. That's diabolical.
remix with Birdman, Rick Ross, and Gucci Mane.
Mexico, pushing bricks from the east to the west coast.
His guest appearance on Future and Juice WRLD song in 2018 made his first entry on the Billboard Hot 100.
I'm the Jewel King, got $1 million worth of Eliante on everything. Half of these rap be fake, I know.
R.I.P. Juice WRLD too. R.I.P. Juice WRLD. He was really a real one. We ain't gonna steal his shine with Juice. But R.I.P. Juice too.
He referenced to himself as the Jug King. Some reference to Young Scooter as the real Atlanta. Nowadays, Young Scooter seldomly raps. He embraced being a father and scouting talent. Now, Young Scooter was born in Walterboro, South Carolina, but when he was 9, his family moved to the Kirkwood community, aka Little Mexico of Atlanta, Georgia. In 2008, after he was charged with drug trafficking, he decided to start pursuing a rap career with his childhood friend and Atlanta rapper, Future. He was arrested for probation violation during a traffic stop in DeKalb County in Georgia on April 8, 2013. He shared a jail cell with frequent collaborator Gucci Mane, who was arrested for probation violation on April 12, 2013. Young Scooter spent 6 months in
shared a
custody
jail
before
cell
being
with
released in
Gucci?
October 2013.
That's crazy.
On March 2nd, 2015, Young Scooter was released off probation, and his career would take off.
Chill with the gang, come eat with the gang. You'll get your head bust for a watch and a chain.
And Young Scooter beat the
That's how you
odds,
locked in now.
and he noticed that even 10 years ago. In an hour-plus interview he did with Vlad TV, he talked about having over 20 friends died in the streets. Check out that one segment of that hour-plus interview.
What drives an entrepreneur to create? Is it
That
fear?
boy was
I think you
locked
cannot
up
think straight
with
if you
Gucci.
have fear in you.
I know
on the other
that's
side of
crazy. Like you really, and then right after that you blow
In the
up.
song "80s Baby," you said that
You
your
was put
daddy
in
was
a good position, but you're in a bad place.
Oh yeah, yep. That's how I grew up, man.
So that's true. That wasn't just a song.
Yeah, that's true. Everything about it true. You see what it say? Crack baby, man. You see what that say? When my daddy smoked dope, that make you a crack baby. So that's it. You gotta just listen to all my music. Like 80s Baby is seriously, like a lot of folks wonder, like, man, what is he talking about? But it's real.
What do you think was the most difficult thing?
That
growing
crack
up
baby
and
shit
having
real
that
for real, for real. Niggas be sleeping on that shit,
I
boy.
don't
That
really
shit
know,
real.
'cause I ain't never had one, so I really couldn't tell you. Like, I just go with the flow, but I just know it's hard. Like, you ain't gonna make it too far.
Your parents on crack, and you seeing that shit, that fuck up a kid mental. You don't want no kid growing up like that, knowing that they parents on crack. Then when they get older, they notice that, damn, my people's on crack. Like, what? That shit, wow. When you growing up seeing that shit, you don't want your kids seeing no shit like that. Motherfucker need to learn how to do that shit on the side, or how to, children's reach or children's eyes. They need to get that shit together. Like, you introducing your kids to a bad habit.
Like, you'll be in trouble. Like, some kids really don't, but like, the majority, like 90% out of 100, most of them gonna be locked up or just hustling. Without no daddy, that's all you got, because you're gonna be out there wandering in the streets. Every boy love their mama, but like, they want their daddy around, but if he ain't, then you all out. You just TTG, you just train to go.
Facts.
You just do anything.
Facts.
But fortunately for me, I ain't never had no daddy, so I just did anything anyway.
Like how often?
Like
would you
he
see your
raising
father,
himself.
when you were young.
In the period, I ain't really seen him about once or twice a year.
Once or twice a
I've
year.
been going years without seeing my daddy, so you know what I'm saying? I don't even dwell on that. I just keep working.
Once or twice a year, he need his
So
ass
I mean,
beat.
growing up in this type of environment, like how old were you when you first started getting
But it's like crazy because, like he said, his people was a crackhead.
involved in street business?
About 13, 14 years old.
13, 14 years old.
Yeah.
Like, do you remember what got you into it initially?
No, just being around and living in that atmosphere. Like, when you living in the streets and you can't move out the hood, then that's all you know, then that's what it's gonna be. It ain't gonna be like, I wish I could play football or basketball. Like, I wish that's the route I would've took. Then the streets and do this, but you know what I'm saying? God do everything for a reason. I'm still breathing, so this how I eat rap, so that's what I'm going with, you know?
I mean, a lot of kids get into it because they have to help support their families.
Yeah.
You know, was that the case for you?
Yeah, you got to do that. You're going to have to help support your family. Like, I got 2 kids, so you know how that is. 2 kids, you're going to have to do whatever, anything for profit. You got to have your kids need a lot, you know what I'm saying?
Facts. You got to do whatever you got to do for your kid.
You know, we talked about last time, you know, that you were friends with Doe B before he got killed. Like, if you look back on your life, how many friends do you think you've lost, you know, from violence?
Man, it's a lot. Like more than 20. Just a lot, man.
20?
I say like probably, I just say like my close people, not that many, but like just people I know, it's a good bit. Like, not like my inner.
Same. Like, I know a lot of people that done got smoked. Like, in my circle, less than 10. That I was really, really close with, yeah, less than 10. But people that I knew, there's a whole bunch of them motherfuckers. They dropping like flies. Motherfucker put that shit down, them motherfuckers catching on to that shit and dying. Like, that shit's crazy.
The circle, like, I really ain't lost none. But like people I just know, a lot.
Yeah. How many close friends do you think, I mean, not do you think, but how many of your actual close friends that you still talk to, you know, are in prison right now doing long bids?
I say about 20.
20 people.
Yeah.
20 people. What's the longest bid someone's doing right now that you're close to?
40.
40 years.
Yeah.
That's tough. Damn.
You don't have to say any names, but what did this person get for?
All my partners I'm close to, we eat.
No, he just like took
We ain't going to jail.
Assault the trial and got 40 years.
How old was he when he went in? When he got that 40 years?
I ain't gonna lie. My niggas, we bought that bread. You ain't worry about none of that toxic shit motherfuckers got going on, doing all this dumb shit. Nah, we bought that getting paper. Fuck what niggas talking about. I ain't got my close partners, none of them niggas in jail.
Probably about 18, 19.
Be positive over here.
So you talking about someone getting out?
Sadly, just 10 years after that interview downtown Atlanta, which happens to be just blocks away from State Farm Arena, where the Sweet 16 of the NCAA college basketball tournament was underway, Atlanta police around 6:45 got a disturbance of domestic violence. Apparently, young Scooter, 39 years old, was one of 2 suspects. They were pursuing after a call. Caller also mentioned that weapons were involved. Young Scooter and the other suspect ran from the home on William Nye Drive. APD say one suspect returned to the house, but young Scooter continued to run. And it was while he was running from the police, he had jumped 2 sets of fences, that somehow he injured his leg. He was rushed to Grady where he died. The GBIGA has been requested to investigate. Atlanta police officers said no officers fired their weapons during the pursuit of young Scooter, but it was initially reported that he broke a bone in his leg. But I guess we'll only find out once they release the autopsy.
I'm Jennifer Bellamy. We are following breaking news right now in the city of Atlanta, where just minutes ago, Atlanta police held a news conference about the death of a 39-year-old man, Kenneth Bailey, also known as rapper Young Scooter. 11 Alive's Cody Alcorn is live for us tonight right outside of Atlanta Police Headquarters. Cody, you just stepped out of that briefing from police. A lot going on tonight. What have you learned?
Every month, this Airbnb pays
Like,
me
RIP my
passive
nigga,
income.
bro.
Now,
Like,
here's the thing. I don't own
that
it.
shit crazy, bro.
Well, Jennifer, the main thing we want to set straight here, the lieutenant over homicide
Crazy, I just
with
listened
Atlanta
to Buddy
police
song.
saying they did not, in fact, shoot young Scooter. They say there were no shots fired during this ordeal tonight on William Nye Drive. I believe we have a live look at that scene right now. What Atlanta police say did happen this evening is that they were responding to a call from a home there on William Nye Drive involving a disturbance with weapons. As officers got on scene, they got reports that there was a woman involved in this, possibly shots fired, and that she was taken back into the home. However, at this hour, they cannot find that woman. What they did find in the home were 2 male suspects. One of those males returned from the home after running away. That second suspect never returned, and we're told as he was making his way from that home. He actually jumped 2 fences. It was during one of those jumps he landed and somehow broke a leg. Some were hearing initial reports it was a femur. Again, we don't know the details of exactly the injuries, but tonight the medical examiner says a cause and manner of death have not been confirmed. But again, this is now confirmed to be Bailey, a based rapper here in Atlanta known as Young Scooter. While there are reports coming in from across the country tonight that Atlanta police shot this rapper, they say that is in fact not true, and the GBI has been requested to that scene that you're looking at, William Nye Drive, to give a third-party investigation. But again, to walk you through, there's a lot of confusion tonight with this story. APD responded to that home involving a weapons dispute. At some point, they got a report shots were fired, and again, a woman might have been taken in the home when officers got there. They did not find that. They say those 2 men ran from the home. One returned to that house. The other one, who was Young Scooter, again, jumped 2 fences, and during that run over those fences, he fell, and what we heard originally was fractured or broke his femur. He was rushed to Grady, where he died there in the ER. So again, a lot to still uncover on this situation, but Atlanta police wanted to make it very clear tonight. They are saying their officers did not fire a weapon, and that Young Scooter died as he was fleeing from that scene on William Nye Drive. Of course, for his family, a heartbreaking situation and a very...
Bro, for you to die by jumping a fence, that's like basically you killed yourself. Like, that's wild.
Very active investigation going on out there, not only with Atlanta police, but also with the Georgia Bureau of Investigations. They will do an independent investigation.
That's like suicide, but without
in the coming weeks or months. But Jennifer, a busy night in Atlanta, and of course, this news hitting the industry, music industry, very hard as news is spreading across the country about Young Scooter's death.
Now, of course, you can expect an update soon, like why Young Scooter was there, who exactly called 911, and why they had to brandish firearms on his birthday. Nonetheless, very unfortunate that he lost his life. And if what Atlanta police is saying is true, the fact he lost his life running from authorities due to a bone injury is even more crazy. I'm sending 11 prayers to his family. Once again, rest in peace to Young Scooter. Fam, this was the story of an Atlanta rapper who lost his life on his birthday, man, after authorities got a call of a disturbance at a local Atlanta home where he was one of 2 suspects who ran away. And unfortunately, he lost his life in the process. Let me know how you guys feel about this one in the...
Yeah, that's crazy. If he really did do that, and that autopsy comment that he really broke his femur, he really killed himself on some type shit. That's bad, like. But I appreciate everybody that came out. Y'all make sure y'all drop that like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll be on for another one. Yes, Lord.
I think my Smitty teething. She tryna bite him in the gut. Bitch, let's get back even.